going on, guys? Brent031, appreciate you guys tuning in. In this episode of Infantry Gear Review, I'm just going to be talking about tri-leg stools like this one, okay? I'm not going to pin down a exact manufacturer just because I know people are going to ask. I bought this one at Cabela's, and it says Pursuit, okay? But there are multiple different manufacturers, multiple different companies that make essentially the same product. You can find them. They're relatively cheap. I think between $15 and $30, you can get a tri-fold stool just like this. Folds up nice and conveniently. Most of them will have like a strap and some sort of retaining strap so that you can tidy this up, okay? So here, mine's got Velcro, and now it's strapped down, so it's not going to be flopping all over the place. All right, you can stick this in a rucksack, a day pack, whatever the case may be, guys. These are just easily portable. They're pretty lightweight. They don't weigh that much. Now I know there's a lot of guys that are ounces equal pounds, pounds equal pain. Yeah, that's true in a lot of cases, but I'm telling you guys, my experiences in the Marine Corps for over 2 decades as an infantryman, primarily in combat, doing training exercises like One Shepherd, SNS Training Solutions, coming out here to the Sierra Nevadas, doing the SEER Challenge. The freaking tri-leg stool has paid me dividends, okay? It gets your ass off the ground, so the ground's not sucking that heat out of you when you're talking about cold weather environments. You're talking about LPOPs. You're sitting in LPOPs for hours on end, guys. This provides a little bit of level of comfort, okay? It doesn't give you a super high profile because it's just a little tri-leg stool, all right? And it gets your ass off the ground. Lord knows that when you're trying to establish an LPOP, the best LPOP is probably not going to be in the most suitable of environments, right? So the ground in which you're sitting is probably going to suck. But if you have something like a tri-leg stool sitting in an LPOP, it takes that suck factor down a little bit, and you're going to be a little bit more vigilant, right? So in my opinion, you know, people that talk about stools, you know, being too much weight, it depends on the mission, guys. If I'm going on a regular patrol, I'm not carrying a freaking stool. If I know I'm going to be establishing an LPOP, or if I'm sitting in the defense in a fighting position or something, I want a freaking tri-fold stool, okay? So it's a good piece of gear just to add to your kit so that when mission dictates a need for something that, you know, a tri-fold stool can enhance you, hey, it's a fucking amazing piece of gear to have, all right? I can't tell you guys enough how handy this has been. Even in rear echelon situations, you know, being at the range, just being in the field and the, you know, the headquarters element, sitting in the patrol base, the tri-fold stool has just paid me dividends and is essentially a staple of my gear. One thing is guaranteed, guys, if I'm carrying a ruck, you know, if I'm carrying enough gear that it has to go inside a main ruck, I'm going to have a tri-fold stool on that ruck for sure, okay? Just as essential as an e-tool, especially the older I get, all right? So take that into consideration, guys. Tri-fold stools are just great pieces of gear. They enhance your visibility when you're in an LPOP. It gets you a little bit higher, all right? So if you're in a position that's suitable and you're not proned out, and you can be on a tri-fold stool, it's going to suck a little bit less when you're sitting in an LPOP for hours on end, okay? The ground's not pulling heat out of you if it's cold. It's just all around provides a great benefit to the individual infantryman, okay? So take that into consideration, guys. Tri-fold stool, again, multiple manufacturers. You can find them just about anywhere, specifically sporting goods stores. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Infantry Gear Review.